Imagine this. You're at the end of your life. Your sons are grown men now. They're standing at your funeral, about to speak. What will they say about you? Will they remember the promotions you earned, the hours you worked, the deals you closed? Or will they remember something else entirely? Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man in the world, emperor of Rome, commander of legions. But when he sat down to write in his private journal, he didn't write about his victories. He wrote about his father. And what he wrote might change how you live today. Marcus Aurelius wasn't born to be emperor. He was adopted by Emperor Antoninus Pius when he was just 17 years old, and this adoption changed everything. Years later, as a grown man ruling the known world, Marcus wrote down what he remembered about his adoptive father, not his military victories, not his political genius. Here's what Marcus wrote in his Meditations, Book 1. From my father, gentleness and an unshakable adherence to decisions made after full examination, indifference to superficial honors, love of work and persistence, his willingness to listen to anyone who had something useful to propose, and this one, his constancy to his friends. Notice what's missing from this list. Marcus doesn't write, my father conquered nations. He doesn't write, my father accumulated great wealth. He writes about character, about presence, about how his father treated people. The most powerful man in the world remembered his father's gentleness, his ability to listen, his loyalty to friends. These are the things that lasted. This isn't just Stoic wisdom. Scripture echoes the same truth across thousands of years. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, God gives fathers a clear command. These words I command you today shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Notice the pattern. When you sit, when you walk, when you lie down, when you rise. In other words, constantly, consistently, through presence, not performance. Proverbs 22:6 adds, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old he will not depart from it. Training isn't done from a distance. It's not done through lectures or life lessons saved for important moments. Training is done through daily presence, through showing them who you are when no one's watching. The ancient Stoics and ancient Scripture agree. Your legacy isn't what you accomplish, it's who you are and whether you were there. So here's the uncomfortable question. What will your sons remember? Will they remember the man who was always in the office? The man who brought work home every night? The man who was physically present but mentally absent, scrolling through his phone while they tried to show him something? We live in an age of distraction that Marcus Aurelius couldn't have imagined. We tell ourselves, I'm working hard for them, I'm building something for my family. And maybe that's partially true. But here's what your sons won't remember. They won't remember the title on your business card. They won't remember the size of your house or the model of your car. They'll remember if you were at their games. They'll remember if you listened when they talked. They'll remember if you kept your promises. They'll remember your character under pressure. Did you lose your temper easily? Or did you show them what gentleness looks like, even when life was hard? Did you chase every promotion and honor? Or did you show them that some things matter more than status? Marcus Aurelius ran an empire. You're running a career, a household, a life that feels overwhelming most days. But the principle is the same. Your sons are watching, and they'll remember. So, what do you do with this? Here are 3 actions you can take this week to build the legacy Marcus wrote about. Action 1. The daily presence practice. Marcus wrote about his father's gentleness and patience. This week, commit to 20 minutes of completely undistracted time with your children each day. No phone, no TV, no 1 second, let me just check this. Just presence. Ask them about their day, play their game, listen to their story about school, even if it seems trivial to you. Because to them, it's not trivial. And they'll remember whether you cared. Action 2. The character mirror. Marcus remembered his father's consistency and integrity. Your sons are learning character by watching you. This week, pay attention to how you act when things go wrong. Do you blame others? Do you make excuses? Do you lose control? Or do you show them what accountability looks like? What self-control looks like? What taking responsibility looks like? They're not learning character from your lectures. They're learning it from watching how you handle adversity. Action 3. The legacy letter. Here's something Marcus didn't have time to do. Tell his father what he remembered while he was still alive. You do. This week, sit down and write a letter to your children, not for them to read now, for them to read when they're grown. Tell them what you hope they remember about you. Tell them what you're trying to build in them. Tell them why you make the choices you make. Put it in an envelope. Seal it. Date it for their 21st birthday. And then live the next years, making sure that letter is true. Marcus Aurelius died in the year 180 AD. Nearly 2,000 years later, we still read his words about his father. Your sons might not write books about you, but they'll carry your memory, they'll repeat your lessons, they'll pass your character to their children. That's legacy. Not what you achieved, not what you earned, but who you were and whether you were there. If this resonated with you, if you're committed to building something that lasts, subscribe to this channel. We release new videos every week on Stoic philosophy and biblical wisdom for the modern man. Join our brotherhood of fathers, building strength, duty, and legacy. This is what it means to be a man. Now go build something worth remembering. Strength, duty, legacy.